Ladies and gentlemen, Micah and I have been working at harvesting the field. Micah did some harvest passes while I ate some pizza. And now I'm running the harvester, and Micah is delivering it to the silos. We're still trying to decide the best method of delivery. Ah! There's a dirty old tractor.
It's got the old GPS system in it.
I think we're going to rent some big trailers. Big honking. Maybe a truck too. Well, I don't know. It's probably expensive to lease a truck, isn't it?
I'll find out while you're
making a harvester pass.
Yeah. Let's see how. Hmm. 124. Base cost is $2,000.
Really? That's it to rent?
Operating per hour is $6.
It's only $2,000 to rent.
Then pay per day is $1,200. So initial cost is $9,900.
Oh, so it's $10,000 to rent. Okay.
For a truck, yeah. To rent a truck, but we could do a dolly system. What does a dolly cost? We could rent a dolly for $720.
Okay. Want to use the big buds to pull them?
Yeah. We could rent a dolly. Where's the trailers? Where's those big honking tippers?
Those are $5,500 to lease for a day. We'll just need them for like an hour, though.
That sucks.
What sucks?
Changing the colors, you know.
Oh, it makes it more money to lease?
Yeah.
Well, you can just take default colors. That's fine.
Yeah, well, I was thinking if it was free just to change the color a little bit. Why not match?
Did you just call him stupid? Ryan?
That's like, Ted! I'm like, they're trying to count here. Screw me up. He's trying to screw me over. I'm already in the
Ryan.
place no matter what.
They're not. Are you guys supposed to be on a team together? Oh, okay. Well then, who cares? It's competitive play. So you're not supposed to get along. You're supposed to be at each other's throats. You're supposed to kill one another. This will probably be the last episode for the night as we get into being close to 10 o'clock. I'm getting pooped. Are you tired yet?
Me?
Yeah, no, you go forever, don't you?
Never. Oh, I'm exhausted. No, not really.
He said, I'm exhausted. I know, playing with me is difficult. I'm so demanding.
You just made me fertilize every field on the stinking map.
Get out there, Micah. Do your work.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
To rent those two and then use the big buds to pull them? Rent two of them?
Yeah.
We can even dump them at the exact same time. We could do the 3, 2, 1 dump.
Oh no, not that. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Fighting, throwing it out.
Lightning Clean versus Cloud?
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts, dude. Pixar's in it.
Oh, Pixar's in it?
Disney was already enough, and I absolutely hated that. I'm absolutely not going to buy Kingdom Hearts 3.
A lot of people... Can I have some of that too, please, Ryan?
Absolutely.
Kingdom Hearts. Everybody loves it,
I
though.
love everything about Kingdom Hearts besides the Disney part, which is about 50% of the game.
That's why people love it, is because of the
It's
Disney
like
part.
this really deep, complicated story, right? And then you got freaking Donald and Goofy hanging out with you the whole time and cracking stupid jokes. It's horrible. It is like they don't.
Hey, can I have some milk too, please?
It makes me angry.
But that's what people liked about it. I mean, that's the.
But it's like, yeah,
Micah,
you
do you mind harvesting for a minute?
got this dark, brooding story about
No, not at all.
death and
We're going to take a
disappearance.
station break here. Micah's going to go ahead and harvest for a little bit, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back in recording. So this episode and the next couple episodes are going to be mostly harvesting, but we'll still have some friendly banter going on while it's happening. Plus, you can always, if you're not entertained, you can always listen to Seth and Ryan arguing in the background. So I think we found my next car tonight. If everything goes according to plan, and my Forte is worth, I get a $3,000 or $4,000 credit, I'm going to get a Kia Optima with leather seats and a sunroof, and of course all the bells and whistles that they come with, because they come pretty fully loaded. And if I like that car at the end of the lease, I'll end up buying it out.
And you get floor mats in the trunk for Seth.
That's right. I can just roll him in the back there, and he'll be quiet. And if he talks back, I'll just slam on the brakes, and it'll knock him unconscious for the rest of the ride.
Let's go find the speed bump.
I was trying. I wasn't paying attention.
The Forte is very comfortable, but long trips with lots of people, it was not so comfortable. So I want something a little bit bigger. If I can afford it. I don't know. I might end up just getting a Kia Forte again. We'll just see how the market is going. Right now, it's not looking too promising.
It's too bad you couldn't find a used Sienna. You could just buy outright.
I don't know if I want another minivan. I do, but I don't.
Well, I mean, just enough just to get the kids. I'll call the kids around.
Yeah.
You know, just leave it in the driveway. When you've got to go somewhere with all the kids, you just grab it and go. It's like, who cares how bad it looks? You know?
True, they're just expensive. I mean, minivans are so expensive. I suppose I could pick one up that has like 100,000 miles on it or something.
Yeah, you get fit. You know you're going to get 50 out of it before you have to do anything to it.
Right. We'll see. Yeah, because the issue with the lease, of course, is that, you know, it's like, I don't know, maybe I'll find something coming off lease that I can buy for cheap. Kia has a $400 return fee too if you don't stay with them.
Oh, you're kidding, really?
No, yeah, but the thing is, I mean, if you take your car to another dealership, and because no matter what, I'm going to be getting a different car, the other dealership will pay that off. You know, it's like because they want your business. But I really like the Kia stuff. I'm actually really impressed with how nice the car is. But they are getting expensive.
I've only ever driven one foreign car in my life, and that was that Honda. So, or I mean, that Toyota.
The Toyota was a Sienna. Oh, that
Yeah.
one, yeah. Aren't they nice?
Well, I'll tell you that the Chrysler Pacifica rode just as well.
Yeah, they're nice. I feel like the Japanese stuff always feels tighter over time, like it stays tight. American stuff tends to get sloppy feeling. And I've owned a lot of American cars. Not that that's bad. I just they feel more worn in very quickly. But the like I know my like the Lumina was super tight when I first got it, and by the time I sold it at 150,000 miles, it was like everything was loose. It drove like a grandpa car. But the Toyota Sienna that I sold that had 180,000 miles on it still felt like it did when I first got it.
It could be because it had rack and pinion steering.
Yeah, that could be too.
And it's made better.
My Chevy Venture was great though. That van really, we put a lot of miles. When I sold it, the transmission was just starting to go. So was getting ready for a transmission replacement. All done. But I told the dealership, I'm like, yeah, the transmission's bad. They're like, okay. They still gave me like a lot of money for it. And I got a used Honda. I'm sorry, that was when I got the used Sienna. That thing was great. I think out of all the cars I've owned, that first Sienna that we had was my favorite car. It got good mileage. It like I was averaging like 28 miles per gallon on the freeway, which is really good for a minivan. And it got it was like the most comfortable seat I'd ever been in. That was a 2000. I got to think about this. I think it was a 2008. But it just was really well built. It was a little beat down inside, like when we got it. Of course, all minivans, when you buy them used, they're beat. But it wasn't so bad that it looked pretty new inside still. And I took really good care of it. But it was just really sturdy. Like the things didn't break inside. Like the Chevy things were breaking off by the time we sold it. Like things, like just plastics were breaking and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But with the Toyota, that didn't happen. Like it was just really well made. The seats were really good. But then on the newer Sienna, like I said, they had those fold down seats. And like Seth crawled in there one time to get something, and it broke the back of the seat. Like they were like made of cardboard. So if you put any weight on them, they would fold. Like they would break. So that was pretty disappointing. So don't lean on the back of your. Now, when you go to drive, you just drive up to your steering wheel. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Now, do you have to have like wheel chocks or something?
Huh?
Like, how do you stay in place so that your chair doesn't roll around?
Gravity. No.
Really?
No. The Lord keeps me down. No.
I just let God deal with it.
There's something called like an easy lock.
Okay.
And what they do is they put this really high strength steel bolt and it fixes under your wheelchair.
Okay.
And then there's a plate that you drive the bolt into. So as you drive your chair, what you do is you go, once you get your driving controls and stuff, you go to this dealership where I'm going to get the van, and I'll go there and I'll find the position that I like to sit in the vehicle.
Okay.
And then they'll put this piece of paper down underneath my chair where the bolt is at, and then they'll have me back out. And then that fixture will have, that's where they'll show where the holes are, and then they'll put this little plate thing in there. It's a locking system.
Okay.
And I just run that bolt right into it, and it locks it. And it's supposed to keep me in place even in a rollover and stuff. So.
Oh wow. Now, do you have a seatbelt or something that you wear?
Yeah, I'll have a seatbelt and stuff as well.
Okay. That's pretty cool. And then you just drive with your hands, right?
Yeah, my left hand will be for the gas and brake. My right hand will be on the steering wheel.
Okay. And do you use like a suicide knob?
Every day I'm alive. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
All right, Micah, you're scaring me. Your humor's getting a little dark there, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so you will use one or you don't use one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So it's funny, though, the one they had me in my test car that I was doing my driving eval in,
yeah.
That thing just came right off. I was sitting there, I did the gas to take off, and I rocked back a little bit, and the whole handle just come right out of the steering wheel.
You were like, whoa!
I'm like, this piece came off. You might want to put that back in.
What'd they say? Were they like, oh my gosh, sorry?
No, he just started laughing.
So with the tester van, they kind of just like see what. Oh, so you drove both kinds, right?
No, I only drove the
Toyota.
Toyota.
Okay.
But the thing is, it was brand new. A guy just bought it for the company as a kind of like a gift, you know. And so you know they have to make those vans be able to help a lot of different people.
Right.
So you know it's not going to be perfect,
Right.
but so I mean the whole time we're driving, I kept hearing this clicking sound, click, 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 click. And here it was another electrical turning joystick for. So if you didn't want to use the steering wheel, you could use this little joystick.
Oh, wow.
And it just moved left and right. And so it was so sensitive that when the van would hit a bump and rock left or right a little bit, the joystick would just bump a little bit and cause this little motor under the dash to click.
Oh, now, are you going to try that system, or you didn't like that?
No. No, those systems, you only want that stuff if you have to have it.
Yeah, I was going to say, that seems like it'd be pretty hard to control.
Oh, it is. It's terrible. It takes a long time to get used to them. People who drive with those kind of joysticks and stuff, you got to give them a lot of credit.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty scary.
It's just so unstable because if your body moves while you're holding on to the joystick, wherever that joystick moves, that's where the van's going to go. You know, it's not like a steering wheel where, you know, a lot of steering wheels are tight.
Right.
You could let go of it, you know, mess with the radio, and your car's still going to track down the road and stuff. You know, and you know you might just move it a little bit. I mean, it takes a little bit of force to move those steering wheels. I think you lost your
I did.
straw.
Why? But I did. You're right. Thank you.
But with those things, if you just bump it while you're going down the road, that thing will turn.
It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah. But you'll get used to it, like anything.
Yeah. That's a little frightening. Oh, did you finish filling up the pig's food thing?
I did fill it up. I don't think it's done yet.
Oh yeah, fill it up with the next load. Like we want to fill it up all the way, so we don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Though, you know what? Did we grow wheat on that? Can you check and see if we grew wheat on that top field? We could just use that first because that'll be easier than going back and forth. And then
the top fields are barley.
Okay, that's fine.
Field 33 is actually wheat too.
So the field number 33 is barley?
It's wheat.
Oh, 33 is wheat. Okay. No, that's perfect. Yeah, we'll just 33. We'll move that stuff over to the pig farm, and then whatever's left over we'll put in the silos too. I think we're going to run out of silo space, to be honest with you.
Serious?
Yeah. Now there's this. I don't know if the cow. You know what we should do? At the next pass, I'll check it out. I'm wondering if those upper silos by the cow feed, have a 500,000 capacity. I'm wondering if that's a separate silo system or if they're connected.
You know, right now, oh, that's 150% sell rate. No, we don't want to go there. Right now,
Why does that keep turning off?
it's on pretty good Iceland grain. Smooth. Barley. See, we have 27,000 wheat right now.
That's it?
No, in the silo.
We should have more than that.
It says 27,000 liters of wheat.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not 270,000? Because you've taken like 5 trailer loads back there, and they're 30,000 each.
No, I've been putting them in the feed.
Oh, okay. And it's still not full?
No, it'll hold. I think it holds 100.
Okay, all right, I get it. So we have 20,000. We have 27,000 wheat in the silo, which is what I put in there.
Right. Yeah.
So I want to check something real quick when I come to drop this load off. Can you trigger a silo without having a trailer to see what's in there?
I have no idea.
I'm wondering if I can go up and take a look. Well, I have to drag a trailer up there with me.
Just take this trailer. It's gonna be full when you fill it.
Okay, I just want to see something.
And now I'll continue harvesting.
Will you continue? Will you continue harvesting? Will you still harvest as I check out the silo? I got a lot of wheat, but I don't want to let go. All right, hang on. Boy, that's a wimpy horn for this tractor.
I don't even think those things had horns.
No, they probably didn't. Most likely they didn't. Stop.
Well, you know what? You know, they might have.
They might have horned.
That seems like it's a, what, an 80s tractor?
You know how we can tell? We can look at the steering wheel. Let's see if I press. Ryan, shut up. Let's see if we put. Let's see. No, there's no horn on that. There's no way. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about. It doesn't look like there would be one, but it's such a low-res steering wheel. I love you guys, but shut up. Yes, shut up. Shut up. Hush, hush. Keep it down now. Voices carry. The 80s. Some great music.
Yeah. Until you get to Billy Squire.
Wait, what was his Stroke Me? Was that a song?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. When I was little, my brother was 16, so I was like 9. And, you know, I'm sitting there, you know, he's had these songs playing, you know, I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's cool, you know, but I had no idea what he's really thinking about. And then when you get older, I'm like, I heard Billy Squire, I see a Billy Squire scene, like, oh, I'm gonna get that. I used to listen to it when I was a kid. And I started listening to songs, and I'm like, oh my god, what the heck am I listening to?
This is outright debauchery! But yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's like one song after another. You're just, oh, it's like I'm sitting in the room by myself, embarrassed.
I shouldn't be listening to this. This is awful. $51,000. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go out and see what I'm doing. Dump it. Or not. Don't dump it.
And land on this, so it's gonna take all my points.
Shut up, Ryan. Not a huge Billy Squire fan. Sorry.
Whoa!
And I hate Squire guitars. I think that's who it's named after. Which is weird. How did this guy who had like one hit get an entire line of guitars named after him? Like an entire
I don't know.
brand of guitars. And he did play. I think it was because of that, because he did play a Strat. I mean, that was his thing, was Strat guitars.
I always liked Scorpion, that Russian band.
You mean, I think they were Finnish. Where was Scorpions, or were they German? Yeah. They were either Swedish or Finnish.
Close enough.
Close enough. Same
No,
region.
kidding. Just kidding.
They weren't Russian.
I thought they were Russian.
Nope. No.
I think they were German.
They might have been German, but they might have been Swedish. I think they were German. Unload. Oh, it's just still got crap in it. That's why. Well, there's only one way to test. I think this is a separate thing. Oh, by the way, the cow thing is full now. The feeder is full.
Oh, good.
So we'll see. They might have given us 2 separate silo systems, which is really cool because that means we can hold like 10,000. I'm sorry, 1 million units of grain. Some of it we can store up here, and some of it we can store down there. Let's see. So boop, mixed ration, water. Yeah, we have 96,000 mixed ration. We have plenty of mixed ration. That's lots. Pig food. Hay, grass, power food, wheat. Yep, it's separate. This has a separate system for storing up to 500,000 liters of whatever up here.
Okay, cool.
So when we do this field with the barley or whatever, or wheat, we can just dump it right there. You don't have to take it down to the farm. However, the other fields we do, unfortunately, still need to take it to the farm. Same thing with the bales. I think with the bales, we will bale this one up here and just save that for the piggies. And then the rest of it we'll put down, we'll sell.
I'll have to get you that Mac mod. That semi-truck Mac mod.
Ah, the ugly Mac?
Yeah, for here.
Oh, for our farm?
Yeah, I think you'll like this little truck. I think you'll
Okay,
like it.
I'll try it out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We can do it right after this episode. We'll check it out. If it's cheap, maybe we'll buy one. How much do they run, you know?
I think that's still like 80, 50,000, 60,000, I think.
Okay. I'm coming, Kyle. I'm coming.
Oh, okay.
It's already jeepers. Criminy, it's 5:30. We should be able to get the whole thing done tonight. I mean, I think we have to harvest tonight because otherwise it'll go bad by morning. It's Kyle. It's oh my gosh, it's Micah. I haven't talked to Kyle for a while. Huh?
No?
I was a poet and didn't know it. I'm gonna check up on him.
He's probably busy with the goats.
Goat busy. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can hook up with him to do some more.
Massey.
Yeah, Massey Farm this week, hopefully.
Make sure you check out that cedar.
Yes, yeah, I heard it's fixed. I'm definitely hopeful, and I know that they're coming out with a new mod with a harvester and everything, so you can now have a matching harvester. Matching harvester. Okay, I'll be back. I have to tinkle. Station identification break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the last 2.5 minutes of our broadcast. Actually, I think we'll just run until we run this field out because we're almost done with the field. So we'll actually give you a little bit longer episode since the last one was a little bit shorter. And I know some of you were probably sad. This episode of John Deere Farm has been brought to you by Arthur and Micah. We do not have a sponsorship from John Deere. Thanks a lot, John Deere. Here we are, standing up for your products without $1 to our names. What? Yeah, that is a John Deere. See the colors?
Yay, it's my name.
Yeah, your name is John. That's right. If it's called John Deere, it's yours? Well, it is, so it must be yours. This harvester belongs to John Mater Chapman. Your name's right on it. It's so funny. We met a dude in Wisconsin. We went to swim after the first day, and we were at the hotel in the swimming pool. And this guy comes in, and we talked to him for probably a good hour. And he was from California, and he flies float planes. He had some funny stories, but he was my cousin Joe in 30 years. I mean, the exact same mannerisms. He said the exact same thing, and he did the exact same things that Joe would do. So like my cousin Joe just does quirky stuff, and one of the things he does is he's a stunt biker. You know what I mean? Like that. Just give you an idea of what he does. He used to get free bikes from Dyno and from GT and like from these other bike companies for sponsorships because he was really, really good at doing the bike tricks. What do they call it? Like freestyle. Remember the freestyle bikers? Mm-hmm. And he does ramps and everything too. But he would do like the ground shows where you kind of like almost like break dance on your bike. And so he got free. He still gets free clothes from all these companies. I mean, and he still does it. Like he's almost 50, he still does it. But anyway, this guy's like totally just like my cousin. But what he did was, this is so funny. He lives in California, and they have a lot of wildfires, you know. And so he went out. Somebody was selling a fire truck, and so he bought this fire truck. And you know, whenever there's a fire, they don't let anybody in. Like they just keep everybody out.
Oh no!
So he just drives in with the fire truck with like the lights going and stuff, and the police always like wave him through. But he goes and tries to help people. Like he sees what people need and stuff, and like he tries to help them out, you know. And so anyway, he got he did it 4 times. He's like, I know it's like totally not. You're not supposed to do it. He's like, I felt bad after doing it. Like I know I shouldn't be doing this, and so he quit. He ended up selling the fire truck, but. I thought that was hilarious. Like he'd go into the fire, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could get in big trouble. I think.
He's like one time he was doing it, I guess, and like there were some like police officers directing the fire trucks. He's like, oh no, they're gonna see, because he had his girlfriend with him, and she had a dog, like her dog, and then he wasn't, you know, he was just like he wasn't wearing a shirt, like he was like totally like not dressed like a fireman, you know. And so he's just like. He got behind this other fire truck and just followed him, you know. But the truck was pretty new, you know. Like he was like, it was only like maybe like it was like 30 years old, but it was in like mint condition, and so a lot of fire departments still use that same truck that he was, you know, driving, and so he was able to get away with it. He said once.
That is crazy.
He said, you know, they make you leave, like if you leave the area while there's a fire, like you have to go shopping or whatever, a lot of times you'll go out and then they won't let you back in, even if you're really not in danger, you know. And so he said his girlfriend wouldn't leave her house, but then she ran out of food, and so he took his float plane, and he loaded a bunch of he loaded with a bunch of like frozen pizzas, and then just flew over her house and like dropped the pizzas.
Oh my! Like a real plane?
Yeah. Yes, he flies a float plane.
Oh my gosh.
So he takes off and lands from water. It's really cool.
Am I delivering this for food for the pigs?
It's done. That's full.
Okay.
So just put it in the silos down here. Or I guess up there, it doesn't really matter.
Wow, this tractor can barely pull this trailer.
You got the 250, the big one?
Yeah.
While you're going up that hill?
No, I mean, I can tell it's really lumbering.
Yep. Ryan, you're being showered with love from kiwis and duckies. John is so sweet. You're a nice little fella, John. Are you sharing the love? Hi. You know how cute those kiwis are, John? You're 10 times cuter.
Oh.
Did he toss them?
Yeah.
Well, you can just love them. John's so funny today. I don't know what happened. like a lot of their clothes are locked. Okay, so did I tell you the hornet story about the wasps that we got?
Yeah.
Like they were in the girls' bedroom and they.
Uh-huh.
So, their clothes are all in that bedroom, and I'm just kind of like leaving it closed for a day or two more because I want to make sure they're all dead before we go in there. So he's been running around today in his underpants, and he's got these. It's so funny. Like he's got these little, like blue and white striped underpants. Every time I look at him, he's just got these little stripy underpants he's running around in. We had fun though. We went for a truck. I think I told you we went for that truck walk last night. And Mater is like terrible at driving, and so he's just
Let
like,
me drive, John.
yeah. Everyone's like, I'll do it. It's pretty funny. And I took my Unimog because that Traxxas eats those batteries. So with the 2200 milliamp, I'm guaranteed a one-way trip.
Oh, okay.
So I had to. I took my Unimog, and my Unimog has, I don't know if you've seen it recently, but Mark and I put a cover on the back and made like a little box. Like I took my steam controller box and then I put canvas over the top of it, so it looks like a canvas back. Like, 'cause, you know, Unimogs a lot of times have those.
Yeah, cool.
And so, but then you can open the box up, and I actually took all of my sensitive, like non-waterproof electronics. And I moved all of them up into the box. So you open up the back of the truck. I have Velcro keeping the canvas closed. So you undo the canvas and you open the back of the truck, and then you put the battery in there and plug it in, and all the controls and the radio and everything are up there. And then what I did also was then Mark, I put Mater's, his truck batteries in the back too. So I was carrying those batteries too. So it was like a little service truck. Got to keep that Land Rover running, you know. It needs a Mercedes to go with it to keep it running. But no, I love. Now, have you been driving your Traxxas at all, or no?
Not too much because it's been hot.
Yeah, it's been really hot out.
I should have done today.
I take it out like once a day and run it over the log pile. Same with the Vitera. I usually run that once and back, you know, so like 4 trips. But when it's really hot outside, I don't spend much time out, you know. John, what the heck are you doing, kid? He what? He threw the kiwi? He killed the kiwi. Don't kill the kiwi.
That's not very nice.
Ouch. That happens. Thanks, Seth. Thank you for that graphic description. Hopefully you didn't hear that.
Part of the story is after a word from our sponsors.
Seth. All right. Last run, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've enjoyed this jaw-droppingly exciting episode of Harvesting on John Deere Farm. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe because there will be more. And if you want to support the channel, there's a couple ways to do that. You can give me thumbs up. That always helps. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can go to the link in my description. That links directly to my PayPal account, and you can just put a donation in there. And I usually save that up. Right now I have nothing in there, but I try to save up for computer parts and or software, other items that I can review on the YouTube channel. So it all goes back into YouTube in one way or another. And then also, thanks, John. Feel free to leave your comments. I try to answer everybody's comments. As I get more and more popular, that's getting harder and harder to do because some days I'll spend like 2 to 3 hours answering comments. It just gets crazy. If I go away for a couple days like I did for Wisconsin, I came back, I literally had 2 hours of comments I had to answer. But I did it. So right now I'm at a point where I still have time to answer everybody's comments. I think if I get 10 times as many subscribers, I probably won't be able to do that. Like right now, if I doubled how many I had, I could still do it. But if I if I had 4 times as many people as I am, I don't think I could keep up with the comments anymore. So I know there is going to come a sad point where I can't do that. But right now, you're lucky. You're in on my channel when I still have a low enough subscriber count that I actually have time to answer every comment, and I will do my best to continue that for as long as possible. If not, I might go to a format where I, like once a week, go through everybody's comments and answer them as I play Truck Sim or something like that. So we'll see how that goes, but you know, I might end up going to that format instead of just answering it verbally, because I can do that a lot faster than having to type every answer. One thing that I do get that I want to let you guys know, I get a lot of people asking for me to give them copies of the mods, but I can't do that legally. You're not really allowed to relink mods, and most of the mod developers are quitting because people relink their mods all the time, but we're really not supposed to be doing that. So please keep in mind, I do my best, but if you really like a mod that you see, your best bet is to go on to ModHub, because I get a vast majority of my mods from modhub.us, or honestly from inside the game's own hub. Most of the great mods are in the game's hub, so a vast majority of them are located there. But if you don't see that same mod in the mod hub, you can get it from modhub.us. And I really don't use that many mods. Now, this farm is an exception. We got a ton of mods on this farm, but in general, I don't use that many mods. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Did you have fun, Micah?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Sweet. Me too.
Really?
Yeah, it's been good. And I can't wait to see how much money we make from this crop. I'm not expecting it to be crazy, but I would think by the time we're done, we'll probably have close to $200,000 or $300,000.
Oh, we're close to 60,000 a week to sell so far.
Yeah.
And we still got one more field to harvest.
Yeah, we got three more fields to go, so
It'll be very interesting.
We'll be flying high. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night, and we will see you on the other side. You want to say goodnight, Micah?
Good night, guys.
Bye.